If you know anything about me, the one thing you probably know is that one of my favorite, if not my favorite gun, is the Beretta 92. I just love Berettas. But a lot of people out there seem to have one big problem with Berettas, based on my experiences of talking to people who know that I like the gun, and that is the safety. The Beretta has a slide-mounted safety. And by that, of course, we mean that the safety is mounted on the slide, not on the frame like most guns. If you compare it to the more traditional safety of a 1911 here, you can see the 1911 safety is mounted on the frame, not the slide. The problem most people tend to have is the fact that it works in the opposite direction of most safeties. To engage the safety, it's in the down position, and to take it off, you move it to the up position. On a more traditional gun like the 1911, to place the safety on, you move it to the up position, and to remove the safety, you place it in the down position. The problem people have with that is it is a totally opposite movement. So when you are practicing removing the safety while gripping your gun, it's a totally different movement. It's up instead of down. So I wanted to take a moment today to show people how you can easily overcome that issue and start to love the Beretta 92. Okay, we're going to start now with the more traditional safety on the 1911. As you can see, when you're getting a proper grip on your gun, you just use the natural downward movement of your thumb to disengage the safety. This gun is now in firing condition. And now we'll do the less traditional Beretta safety. As you can see, when you go to get a traditional grip on your gun, you just use the natural downward movement of your thumb to disengage the safety. So the trick is, learn how to actually use the gun. The safety is spring-loaded and designed to flip off whenever you push your thumb down into position, just like any traditional safety. It doesn't require any different type of movement. Now, there is one issue with this safety that is sort of valid, and that is if you're doing an overhand manipulation, you might engage the safety. As you can see there, it engaged the safety. The way you combat that is to learn how to actually do an overhand manipulation and make sure you grab the slide and not the very top of the slide, and you won't have that issue. Now, on the new guns like the M9A3, they do have a slightly canted upward safety that takes care of that problem totally, because then if you grab it and pull back even by the safety, you're actually pushing the safety into the fire position, not into the on position. I'm hoping that pretty soon they'll have those safeties available for these guns, but for now, all you gotta do is learn how to properly grab your gun while you're doing an overhand manipulation. One more thing along this line, don't do this. When people do these overhand manipulations like this at the range, I've never understood why people do this. Because when you do this, you inevitably do this. Now where's my gun pointed? Maybe at a puppy, maybe at somebody's grandmother. This is just not a good thing to do. So don't do overhand manipulations like that. Do them like this. Grab like this, keep your gun pointed downrange. I've never understood why I see people do this. Now getting back to the safety, like I said, that is an issue of some people accidentally engaging the safety while they're racking the slide. But it's not that big of an issue, and plus you can just simply remove the safety once you do that, because the gun actually will rack. If you're clearing something, the slide will still move with the safety on and clear that round. Now you can also have issues with a 1911 when you do the overhand manipulation, because a lot of times people won't ride the safety with their thumb. They have their thumb under the safety, and when they grab and push down, they're putting pressure up with their thumb and down with their hand, and it engages the safety slightly. And as you can see there, the safety doesn't go all the way into position, but it just goes up a little bit. And to me, this is an even bigger problem than you had with the Beretta, because once that safety is partially engaged, you can't move the slide, you can't clear the malfunction. You actually have to reposition your hand, remove the safety, then clear the malfunction. So as you can see, when it comes to either of these weapons, actually disengaging the safety while drawing your weapon is pretty much the same movement. And when it comes to overhand manipulations, they both have their own little issues. But if you learn how to do it properly, you won't have a problem with either gun. So in the end, the real trick to learning how to use the Beretta 92 properly is that there's no trick. The only trick is to stop being a dumbass. Actually use the gun, learn how the gun functions, and stop believing everything that you read on the internet.